Hi everybody, Toby Milroy here again, Vice President for AMS, and today we're taking a look at the new text messaging function and setup inside of Atlas Martial Arts software. Obviously, as we know, when we're marketing for new prospects, when we're bringing new prospects into the funnel, and when we're communicating with those prospects, and when we're communicating with our own students and parents, etc., email is great. And phone calls are wonderful, but they tend to take a lot of time. Text messaging is just amazing, right? Somewhere on the order of like 17% of all emails are read, but something on the order of like 98% of all text messages are read. So we're implementing and using text messaging a lot in our schools, both for prospecting, lead conversion, and for communicating with current students. Remember, your students really deserve to hear from you very frequently. So we're using this feature a lot. So we've made a lot of updates on our text messaging service to make it even easier and more systematic and function much better for you. So I'm going to go to the setup, the school setup area. And under setup, I have now a texting icon. So I'm going to go there. And this is where I will set up my initial text messaging service. You'll see a box here before you have it set up. You won't have this account summary information. You'll have just a click here to set up your account. So when I go into the setup area, what you'll see now, which is new and very much improved, is two things. Number one is you select your text messaging package. Text messages basically are astronomically cheap, right? They're 3 cents a unit, 3 cents per text. It's the absolute cheapest rate we could find anywhere. In fact, it's less than in most of the services that I've used previous to Atlas. We were paying at least 5 cents and sometimes as much as 15 cents per text message. And frankly, loved it because it's so effective and so efficient. They could probably have charged me 10 times as much, and I would have still been just as thankful. But so 3 cents a unit per text. You can buy a package of 500 credits per month, 1,000 credits per month, 2,500 credits per month, whatever you want to do. You set this threshold as your monthly subscription. Right, you have to have an active subscription in order to use the text messaging option inside of Atlas. And then you also have the ability, so every month I'm going to get 500 credits at $15, and they're going to roll over, right? So I never lose those credits. They always stay with me. I do have to have an active subscription in order to use them, but those text messaging credits are going to roll over from month to month to month. But I also have a new feature, which is very useful and very important for me, is auto recharge. Meaning I never want to run out of text messages, right? And I don't want to have to guess about how many I'm going to use this month or how many I'm going to use next month. I just want to be able to kind of set it and forget it and not ever have to worry about it again. So what you can do here is you can set a floor, a threshold. So I'm going to say anytime my credits fall below 50 credits, let's say, I never want to go below 50. If I drop below 50, either through marketing automation or through a batch text message or whatever the case might be, is the instant I drop below 50, I want to add another 500 or I want to add another 1,000. Let's set it at I like 1,000 better. So the instant I drop below 50 text messages, I want to add another 1,000 credits to my account. And then I just basically add a credit card. I've got a couple on file here, so I can just pick one for you. You just add a new credit card and then hit update my subscription, and you'll have those credits. So the new feature here, the two new additions that are big benefits for our members is number one, you can select your package here at a flat 3 cents per unit, very simple. And also those text messages are always going to roll over with you, which is amazing. I know our people have really wanted to be able to do that, and they didn't want to have to guess at what level they should have their subscription. And the second new bit is the auto recharge function, which again is a very highly requested feature, and we're very happy to be able to roll this out now. So you never have to worry. You never have to guess at how many you might be using. You just set your threshold and just let it go. The third additional piece of functionality that lots of our members had been asking for is the ability to just add credits whenever they want to. So for example, let's say I typically have this set up to do 1,000 a month, and I set my recharge rate at, 1,000 or whatever. And let's say I know that next week I have a big promotion coming up and I want to send 4,000 text messages. Well, you used to have to go in and manage your subscription and change it and upgrade it and downgrade it. Well, we made it so much simpler. Now there's this add credits tab. You just simply go to the add credits area. You select how many credits you want to buy as a one-off, right? So let's say I want an extra 5,000 credits because I'm going to be doing a big promotion this week. You select your payment method, and then you hit purchase credits, and you're going to be credited those 5,000 credits immediately. Right? So you never again have to worry about, again, do I have enough? Do I not have enough? I want to add some credits, but I don't want to change my subscription level. This is so simple. You just add credits and you're off and running, right? Now, the last bit I wanted to show you is, let's say, for example, I was going to send a text message, a batch. I'm going to, again, just go to my list, hit send a text message, hit a batch, and you'll see that up here now I have this blue box, and it's blue because I have plenty of text message credits to do what I want to do, right? So I've selected only 3 people here who can accept text messages, and this is telling me that, yes, my text messaging account is active. I have 4,500 credits available, and this is telling me how many it will use when I'm sending this message. 140 characters, 160 characters in your message uses 1 credit per person. So this is telling me that my message is 43 characters long. This is going to charge me 3 credits because I've selected 3 people here who are going to be getting this text message. So if I make my message too long, if it's longer than 160 credits, I end up with, let's see here, I need a lot of message here. It's a long text message. See, now I've gone over the 160 credit limit, so 160 character limit, so it's telling me it's going to cost me a total of 6 credits, 2 per recipient, because I've gone over the 160 threshold. So that's pretty easy to be able to budget these out pretty carefully, right? So again, this widget here gives you quick and instant access to your texting account should you not have enough credits to accomplish what you want to accomplish. So for example, I can just click that box and it'll take me right over to my credit area, and I can add credits if I need at that point, right? So hope that's useful for you. I'll speak to you real soon.